What is up, YouTube? It's your girl Evelyn, and now that we're halfway through Wynonna Earp Season 4, I thought I'd make a part 2 to my first prediction video, despite the fact that I was wrong about, well, pretty much everything. So once again, let's dive right in, and as always, there may be potential spoilers, so proceed with caution. Thanks to Waverly and her deadly angel hands, the former Clanton heir, MARGO Ma'am Clanton, is no more. But before Ma'am bit the dust, she made it explicitly clear to the Clanton kids that none of them would inherit her powers when she died. And although Holt claimed to be the new Clanton heir right before Wynonna shot him, he didn't look all that airy to me. MARGO clearly had something up her sleeve. And in episode 6, we found out from Rosie the nun-loving revenant that it was MARGO who won the bidding war for baby Alice at the end of season 2. I believe MARGO was planning to somehow transmit her creepy Clanton powers to baby Alice, thereby making an Earp the new Clanton heir.
That's genius.
But MARGO's dead, so there's nothing to worry about, right? We can't forget there are still 2 Clantons on the loose. I predict Cleo will turn Ma'am into a Reaper, and Reaper Ma'am will instruct Cleo to go after baby Alice and complete her evil plan. Meanwhile, Billy will distract the gang by raising an army of Reapers to wreak havoc on Purgatory. This is a prediction that's recently been gaining traction, and there's an exhaustively researched Reddit post by Airport Ops 2019 that is definitely worth a read if you have the time, an open mind, and the strong cup of coffee. Personally, I don't believe Emily is creating a super complex Westworld-style multiple timeline reality for Wynonna Earp. That being said, I do think there's a good chance that the doors inside the Garden of Eden lead to different realities, which means there's a possibility that Wynonna, Doc, and Waverly might not have returned to the same reality they left. And because production on the 4th season of Wynonna Earp was halted midway through, the second half of the season takes place during the summer. So we can either assume the natural passage of time, or we could be watching a different version of Doc, Wynonna, and Waverly from a different reality. It's a storyline we've seen countless times before. The disenchanted good guy goes rogue. From the beginning, Wynonna Earp has played with the ambiguity of Wyatt Earp's legacy. Was he a hero, an anti-hero, or a bad guy in good guy clothes? And Wynonna herself is far from the conventional hero, which is one of the things that makes her so relatable and easy to root for. But it's difficult to defend the cold-blooded and cowardly way she killed Holt, and how she showed absolutely no remorse. The thing is, villains aren't created in one fell swoop. It's the accumulation of small concessions and moral slip-ups that slowly build over time. And I fear that Wynonna killing Holt could be her first step toward the darkness. Personally, I am excited and a little nervous to see what the rest of the season has in store. The entire second half of the season had to be rewritten due to the pandemic, and my only hope is that some of those dangling plot threads from the first half of the season aren't left on the cutting room floor. Tell me, do you think the second half of the season will live up to the first half? Let me know in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next week.